Hello, my lovelies. Today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects of all time, dark Disney theories. This is one of my favorite things. I have always wanted to talk about these kind of in depth and discuss these with you guys in the comments. So I am really excited to get down to this today. So I'm going to just drop right on into it. Grab your snack, grab your drink, and let's talk about it. Roll intro! Our first theory is called the no mothers theory. This one surrounds, it's a little tragic, it's a little dark. It's not as dark as other Disney theories go, and this one is actually rooted in fact. After Snow White came out and the Walt Disney Company gathered some more, money and prestige, the brothers Disney, Walt and Roy, bought their mother and father a new house. One day there was a furnace leak and it actually made their mother. So the theory goes that Walt really took this to heart and he felt super bad because after all, he helped buy this house for his mother. He helped put her in the house. So he felt partially responsible for her passing. And afterward, it kind of affected his work. And by that, I mean that you realize that there are no real mothers in Disney movies. And actually, as of 2018, there are 27 different characters without a mother. So basically, he felt really bad about himself, and he couldn't really bring himself to give other characters a mother, or he would give them an evil stepmom, like in the case of Cinderella. Or kill them off really early, like in the case of Bambi, which is why you have that whole famous scene of Bambi's mom. Our second theory is the Belle is crazy theory, or she's making it all up theory. I've heard different versions of this one, but the one that I really kind of believe, somewhat, sorta, because there's a lot of plot holes. I mean, after all, these are just theories. These are just fun thought experiments. What if? Not to get on the Marvel of that, but, Marvel's what if. But yeah, this one states, I've got them written down here, that Belle is lonely, and while reading, she feels, sad about moving away from Paris. Again, she doesn't have her mother there to help her, learn about society and all of this. And that's kind of why she falls into reading. It becomes her escape. And one day she falls asleep reading her favorite story, which she had just gotten that day in the movie. The one that she is sitting on the fountain and reading about and singing. The one that has the daring sword fights, a prince in disguise, and magic spells. Well, it's kind of just foreshadowing for the events of the film, but in this theory, she kind of falls asleep. She dreams that she is the protagonist in her favorite story, which has daring sword fights, magic spells, and a prince in disguise. There's also kind of this other side of the theory that she's crazy and that the Beast is her kind of metaphor for Gaston, and that her dad forces her into a marriage with Gaston, and this is just something that she's making up in her head as she's daydreaming at going about her day as Gaston's wife. I don't like that theory. I don't like that one. Her falling asleep and kind of having a dream like a Dorothy, I like that version a little bit better, so. These first two really don't have anything grounding them in Disney canon. These are just kind of like theories that somebody posted on Reddit and they kind of like blew up and they've been passed around from here to there. Nothing really with proof. I mean, you kind of can't prove a dream. So. But our third one, that one does have some basis in the actual films. And our third theory, our final theory of the day, I'm going to probably be doing 3 of these in a video to keep them kind of short. But our third theory is the Elsa is abused theory. Let me explain. In the beginning of Frozen, we see Elsa's powers are developing and they go to the trolls and it's really scary for her. And her parents are also terrified as well, but they develop a fear of their daughter, which results in them locking her up with her sister Anna, kind of separating the two girls. They put gloves on Elsa and teaches her to conceal, don't feel, don't let it show. Basically telling her that she needs to suppress her emotions. They lock her up. And later on in the film, we see Prince Hans has put Elsa in this cell that has these specially made cuffs just for her hands, and it seems that this cell was specially made for Elsa, which Prince Hans had just figured out maybe 2 days ago chronologically in the film about these powers. How would he have the time to carefully construct an entire cell for her with these specially made cuffs that hold her hands down? How would he be that prepared for ice magic? Well, the theory states that this cell was actually made for Elsa's parents, that if she ever had another mishap, that they would lock her in this cell and keep her there indefinitely. That the king and queen themselves made this cell specifically with Elsa in mind. And going back before to like the emotional abuse of them keeping the kids locked up, them not letting them go outside, not letting them even like really see each other or play or any of that, really goes into the fact that they were abused. Also, I kind of have this whole theory that Prince Hans actually isn't the bad guy, that it's actually the trolls. I posted that on Reddit a long time ago. But Film Theory did their own one on it, but basically the trolls control Prince Hans and try to put Kristoff on the throne. If you guys want me to go in detail with that whole thing, I'll actually make a whole separate video on it because I really want to talk about that theory. That's our 3 theories for today. If you liked any of these theories or you want to discuss these in the comments, please let us discuss this in the comments. If you have one you want to elaborate on, or if you have evidence for the first 2 that I may have missed. I haven't really watched Beauty and the Beast or the first one. Which one did I talk about first? Oh my god. The No Mothers theory. We'll definitely talk about it in the comments. If you liked this video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. It actually does help my channel. And if you want to hang out with me some more and you want to follow this series, I plan on doing a bunch of Dark Disney videos in the future, then please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you will always be notified when I post a new video. I really like to know what you guys think about each video, and I really do care because I'm making this stuff for you guys. And it's kind of just a hobby for me to talk about things during the day. So, and this is one of my favorite subjects. I love discussing theories. No hate, but I do love discussing these kinds of things. They're just fun to think about, you know? I hope you enjoyed this, and I also hope that you have a wonderful, great day.